wanted to share this with my customers and anybody who comes to the site and wants to maybe learn a little tidbit of automotive information. What's happened within the last, I want to say maybe 10, 15 years is car manufacturers have been looking at ways to save weight on their cars. And the reason for that is anytime you can save an ounce, a pound on a car, it's gonna affect gas mileage. And we're always looking at a way to squeeze the mileage out of our cars. And one thing that's come up is, when I have my hand here, it's a water pump, and it's off of a General Motors car. And all cars have had water pumps for years. And typically there's some type of a belt. This is a pulley and a belt rides on it, and it spins a water pump. The water pump is basic. There's a vein in the back that when it spins, it moves water. It moves the coolant, and it makes it flow through the radiator, through the hoses, and cools the engine. But what's happened is, you can see on this one here, this is a case where the car has been running hot and everything looks good. It's not leaking. The thermostat is new. The radiator is good. But what's happened here is this vane, I'm going to show you where to take it off. This vane is made out of plastic. And plastic vanes are relatively new. And you can see here, I'll break it in half. Here you go. This is what happens. It's plastic because it's light. Normally it was a cast. Generally I say it's cast iron, or some type of an alloy. But along with that, there's weight. You look here, when this vane splits or cracks, and we spin the belt here. I'm going to show you. We're spinning the pump. The vanes aren't going to move. If it breaks completely in half, the belt's going to be spinning, but there is no movement of the fan or the pumping vanes, and this is what causes the car to overheat. So you really have to be aware of, is the car flowing coolant? And the tech, whoever works in your car, wants to really look at that. If everything looks good, you want to check flow. Is the coolant moving through the car? And if it's not, suspect, does that car have a plastic vane? In a lot of Volkswagen products now, some of the BMWs, a lot of them do have plastic vanes. And this has become a big issue with overheating. Your car gets original pump and you're 70,000, 80,000 miles. It's a good thing to think about maybe changing that pump. Because if this breaks and you're on the road somewhere and you're out in the middle of nowhere, you're going to be towing that car for some distance. And this is a wear item. So plastic vanes, new problem.